Hi everyone and welcome back to BT4Y Tv. We have another weekend with a lot of football action as the FA Cup is back, but also we're going to have some games from the Premier League. We're going to have the Championship, the Ligue 1, the Ligue 2 and of course actions across Europe as the Bundesliga, Serie A, Ligue 1 and more will be on. As usual, we will provide you with all the betting opportunities as our experts have been working very hard to give all the best possible tips for this Saturday. We have had a very positive week with the Champions League and the Europa League. We won plenty of bets, we went a double and also several single bets every single day. So we hope that we can continue like that. The format of this show will be that, as usual, we will provide you some of the tips from our expert here at BT4Y Tv headquarters. We will start with a bet of the day and then that will be followed by the mega accumulator. You might be familiar now with that format as we have had in the last two episodes. This week it is a fivefold, which I can tell you already will return 30 to 1. Yes, you have heard correctly, 30 to 1. And there are 5 games that I'm gonna go through in a minute. Also, we are going to go to our Premier League expert, Robin Bylund, who will give us all the tips on the Premier League games and also the FA Cup for this Saturday. He will also provide a bet of the day and a double. Last but not least, we are heading to mainland Europe as our local expert, Italian expert Luca Semproni, will provide more tips on the Italian Serie A. Make sure you subscribe to BT4Y Tv as you will be able to access all those exclusive tips and also get notifications when new videos are released. Remember that those tips are not available on our website or on our Twitter feed. You can only find them by watching videos here at BT4Y Tv on YouTube. All you need to do to subscribe is to log in into your YouTube account, click in the link in the post above and everything is completely free. Also in the description below you will find the links that will load the best suggestions in this video directly in your bet slip. In this way you will save time as you don't have to find those selections in the bookmaker sites. You will ensure to back our tips correctly and also get the best possible odds as we always look for the bookmakers that have the best price for our tips. Remember though that odds are always subject to change, so make sure you double check them before betting. So let's start immediately as we have lots to go through. For the first bet we are going to the Bundesliga as we have picked the bet of the day is a draw in Schalke against Borussia Mönchengladbach. The only team that has picked up fewer points than Schalke in the last 6 rounds has been Borussia Mönchengladbach, who have had just 1 point to their name. Schalke has had a very disappointing season, a dreadful season, an horror show, as they have and now they are going to get relegated to the Bundesliga 2, or Zweite Bundesliga, and have failed to win any of the last 11 matches, having scored just 4 goals during that run. Borussia Mönchengladbach are not doing any better. As we've seen, they've been eliminated from the Champions League by Manchester City, but that was kind of expected. And their form has been terrible since Marco Rose has decided to announce that he will move, the manager Marco Rose has announced that he will move to Borussia Dortmund next season. Literally the team has completely left him and they are not performing at all. Not just in the Champions League as we've seen, that was expected against a team of the quality of Manchester City, but also in the Bundesliga now are without a win in 9 games with 8 defeats during this time. In addition to that, they have failed to score in 5 of the last 8 games. And have won away from home only once in the Bundesliga since October. So definitely those numbers are dreadful. They are not as dreadful as Schalke because Schalke have had, probably the worst season in records for their history. But so what do we have here? We have 2 teams that are coming into this match in very low confidence. And at this point, I mean, the draw looks the most, the most valuable opportunity. Considering that, it's likely that those 2 teams, the fear of losing again will dominate. And also they have several significant problems to score goals. So the draw in Schalke v Borussia Mönchengladbach is our bet of the day for Saturday. for released by our expert here at betslip TV headquarters. Now let's move on to the 5-fold Acca, so the mega Acca for Saturday. If you like to bet to place big accumulators on Saturday, here we go. You cannot get any better than that. So the first selection of our 5-fold is both teams to score in Millwall against Middlesbrough. Gary Rowett's side are finding themselves 12 points off the playoff, and considering that there are only 9 games remaining, their hope of a promotion push look to have gone. The Lions have managed to win 1-0 in the last weekend at Derby, but in midweek they were defeated 3-2 by QPR, and this has been kind of the way they've gone the whole season, alternating good performances, a disappointing one, and that's the reason why they have this kind of gap from the promotion zone. Middlesbrough, they're doing a little bit better, but if we look at their stats in terms of goal, they tend to concede a lot. In fact, the visitors have conceded in 3 of the last 4 on the road, and there are only 2 teams in the Championship that have a higher ratio than Borough when it comes to both teams to score. In fact, both teams to score have landed in 56 of their away matches, and we do expect this to be a lively affair, as Neil Warnock's side are only 5 points behind Reading in the table. So Reading are in 6th position, so they still have 6 points, from the playoff, which can be closely, if they do well, they can actually close that gap. But so we do expect them to go for the win at the Den, and therefore we do believe that we will see a very lively affair in which goals should come from both ends. So both teams to score is the first selection of our 5-fold Acca. The second selection of our 5-fold Acca is both teams to score in Burton against MK Dons. Burton's form under Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank has been impressive, and they're coming here with 8 wins in the last 10 matches. Thanks to their run, they've now risen from the bottom of the table to the 18th position. In midweek, however, their winning streak was altered by the draw against Blackpool. So we expect them that will want to get back immediately to winning ways and restart their positive streak. It will not be easy though, as the Dons are currently sitting in 14th place in the table. And considering that the nature of in League One, the table is pretty short, there are only 7 points between them and the playoff. Having said that, it is very difficult to see them qualifying for the playoff, as teams that are in front of them have several games in hand. If we take a look at the goal stats, we can see that there's been 32 goals in the last 8 matches played by the MK Dons, so we do expect this to be a lively affair, also considering that Bolton have had 69% of their own matches where the both teams to score has landed. In addition to that, MK Dons have won the last 2 matches against Accrington Stanley and Plymouth, so they will probably come to this match in good spirit, and they will want to give a good game to inform Burton. So both teams that are in good shape at the Pirelli Stadium, so we do expect a lively affair, and that's the reason why we're going for both teams to score. The third selection of our 5-fold Saturday Acca is both teams to score in Cambridge v Forest. This is the game of the week, as Forest Green and Cambridge are sitting in 61 points in League 2. Those 2 sides have done really well this season, and they've also been scoring for fun, as there's been 103 goals between them. Forest Green have seen both teams to score in 20 of their 34 games in the league, and only 4 sides have a better ratio in League 2. Cambridge have been also very prolific, as they have scored 4 goals, for example, in the last match against Oldham. So we do expect that both teams will go for a win here. And if we consider that both teams to score have landed in the last 3 matches played by Cambridge, we should have a cracking affair in which goals should be on the cards between 2 teams that are the best, some of the best teams in the League 2 for sure. The fourth selection of our 5-fold is coming from the Championship, and we've picked the under 2.5 goals in Coventry v Wycombe. Both of the teams have been struggling this season. Wycombe are now 12 points adrift safety with just 9 matches left to play. So basically they are already relegated. For Coventry, the situation is a little bit better as they're still fighting for their life. They've got 6 points advantage over the relegation zone, so they will definitely be motivated and they will see this match as a good opportunity to get more points and increase that gap. Having said that, we don't expect to see an entertaining affair here. There's a lot on stake for, especially for Coventry, who have been struggling to score goals. And if we look, the under 2.5 option has come up in 6 of the last 7 matches. And also Coventry have scored just 32 goals in 36 games, while Wycombe have scored 25 in their 37. So 2 teams that are really struggling to score goals. Having said that, Coventry have been pretty solid at home when playing against teams that are in the bottom 6, as they've just conceded 1 goal. So considering that 61% of the Sky Blues matches have seen fewer than 3 goals this term, we do believe that yes, they could potentially win this match, but it's going to be a very tight affair in which the under 2.5 option look the best bet. The last selection of our 5-fold Acca, Saturday Acca, let's hope that we get there. It will be played at 5:30 in the afternoon on Saturday afternoon, so let's hope that our bet is still alive then, because we will definitely look at this match with great attention. Is the Welsh derby between Swansea and Cardiff, and our experts have picked a draw in this match, as we do expect to see a kind of balanced affair. If we look at the stats for those 2 teams, we can see that Swansea have lost just 2 of their 18 matches this season at home, with 11 wins. So definitely the Swans are a good team to play at home. But the Bluebirds have been completely transformed by the arrival of Mick McCarthy. And in fact, they've lost just 1 of their 13 league matches since the new manager arrival in late January. So we do expect to see a quite balanced affair. Both teams are going to be quite careful as well, because this is a derby, so they're not going to go and take too many risks. And also Cardiff are unbeaten in their last 7 away trips, in which they have recorded 4 wins and 3 draws, and also have drawn their last 2 matches on the road. Cardiff are coming into this match unbeaten in the last 7 trips, in which they have won 4 games and drawn 3. However, they have drawn their last 2 outings on the road. And due to that reason, their playoff are now 6 points away, so they are 6 points adrift Barnsley. So it looks difficult for Cardiff that they will be able to reach the playoff. This is probably due the fact that they've drawn quite a few matches recently, as probably due to fatigue, as they've been playing so many games in a short space of time. And the same can be said for Swansea, who have also struggled in recent times, and in fact they were defeated by Bournemouth on Tuesday. So we do expect that both teams will be desperate to get a positive result in this derby. However, there is a huge rivalry between those 2 clubs. So we do expect a very hard-fought 90 minutes, but the draw looks the most likely result, considering that both sides have similar qualities, and also they are not in perfect form due to the many games they've been playing in recent times. So the draw looks the best way to close this 5-fold Acca, which returns a massive 30-1. So if you bet £10, you get back 310. So this is it for our Betting This For You TV headquarter tips, but stay with us as we have more tips coming from Robin Bylund, our Premier League expert, and also from Italy, where our local expert Luca Semproni will give us the tips on the Serie A. So now they tell me that that Robin Bylund is ready for us. So let's go immediately to Robin and listen to what he has to say for this weekend tips, Premier League and FA Cup. Robin, that's over to you.
Hi everyone, we are back again. We have a huge weekend ahead of us. Of course, a few very interesting Premier League games, but also it's FA Cup quarterfinals weekend. And we have some big games both on Saturday and Sunday. And we are, of course, starting by looking at what we have ahead of us on Saturday. We have a South Coast derby, Bournemouth against Southampton. We have a huge game in Liverpool at Goodison Park, Everton against Manchester City, both of those in the FA Cup, and then also Brighton against Newcastle. A very, very interesting game in the Premier League. Two teams fighting for relegation. And we have, of course, looked at all possible scenarios for those games. We have picked out a double and also the best bet of the day for Saturday. Of course, we hope you backed our best bet on Thursday night, more than 3 times the money on a clean sheet for Manchester United away to Milan. Really good value in that one. Hope you backed it. Starting out in our double, we are actually doing 2 times both teams to score in the double. We start down at the South Coast, Bournemouth against Southampton. It's a derby. It's a huge game, a quarterfinal of the FA Cup. Bournemouth at 7th place in the championship at the moment. Southampton, they're just sliding down the table in the Premier League. So it's actually 2 quite evenly matched teams. Of course, Southampton goes into this game as favorites, but I think that Bournemouth definitely will fancy their chances. They have scored in most of their recent games. We have seen both teams to score in 4 of the last 6 games between those 2 teams. And there should be good chances for goals here, and both teams to score is a great pick to start out our Saturday double with. We are also adding actually both teams to score at Goodison Park. I know that Manchester City are on back-to-back clean sheets, Fulham and Mönchengladbach, something we took advantage of as well as our best bet of the days on those 2 occasions. But before that, they had conceded in the last 4 games. Everton, they know that the FA Cup, that could be their big chance to actually bring some silverware to Everton and to the team. And Carlo Ancelotti should probably deserve that. He's done a great job with this Everton side. It's, of course, the toughest possible opponent coming up in Manchester City here. But they won 5-4 against Spurs in the last round on the FA Cup. They will see that the chance they have here is to try and score goals. They won't keep City quiet and keep a clean sheet or go for a 0-0 draw here. They have to attack, they have to try, and I think that could open up the game. So both teams to score in Everton against City as well as in Bournemouth against Southampton. That's our Saturday double. To that, we are also adding a best bet of the day. We hope that we can keep our luck regarding those bets, and we are looking into Brighton against Newcastle, where we go under 2.5 goals. Brighton have only scored 4 goals in their last 5 games. Newcastle have only scored 3 in their last 5 games. There is a slight chance Kevin Wilson is back. I'm not sure. I don't think so. And Brighton, they have had problems with their goal scoring. Of course, scored 2, massively important against Southampton last week. But in the end, it's still 2 sides that really struggles with their goal scoring, and under 2.5 is at really good value. So that's the best bet of the day for Saturday. Under 2.5 goals in Brighton, Newcastle, and then both teams to score double with Bournemouth against Southampton and Everton against Manchester City. That's it for Saturday. We wish you all the best of luck, and we speak to you soon again.
Thank you very much, Robin, and let's hope we can get more wins coming from you. Robin has been in great form recently. He's been winning bet of the day nearly every day, and also plenty of double in the last few days. So let's hope that he can deliver more winning tips for us. We keep the finger crossed, and we, as always, back your tips. Let's now go to Italy, where our local expert Luca Semproni is there to give us tips on the Serie A. So more tips coming your way, stay tuned, and Luca, that's over to you.
Ciao Simone, come al solito ben ritrovato a tutte le persone che ci seguono, ormai sempre più numerose su Betting Tips for You. Oggi vogliamo giocare una doppia sul campione italiano e poi, come al solito, una giocata singola su un marcatore. Partiamo dalla doppia. Vogliamo giocare Crotone-Bologna 1. Il Crotone nelle ultime 5 ha ottenuto una vittoria e subito 4 sconfitte. Nell'ultima partita ha perso 3-2 con la Lazio, ma è stato punito all'85esimo da Caicedo dopo aver fatto veramente una buona partita. Nella partita precedente invece aveva ottenuto un'importantissima vittoria 4-2 sul Torino, dopo che era stato sostituito dall'allenatore ed era subentrato Serse Cosmi. È una squadra sicuramente in ripresa. C'è poi da notare che comunque in casa ha totalizzato 13 dei suoi 15 punti attuali. Il Bologna invece viene da 2 vittorie, 2 sconfitte e un pareggio nelle ultime 5. È una squadra in salute anche il Bologna, 3-1 in casa sulla Sampdoria, ma in trasferta è comunque una delle ultime, è la terzultima squadra del campionato con una media di appena 0,71 punti a partita. Quindi ecco, vogliamo giocare Crotone-Bologna 1. La partita successiva sulla quale vogliamo scommettere è Spezia-Cagliari, gol di entrambi. È una partita salvezza, uno scontro salvezza, perché il Cagliari si sta riprendendo dopo il cambio di allenatore. Di contro invece lo Spezia, di italiano che ha fatto un buon campionato fino ad ora, però è un momento di difficoltà. Perché? Perché lo Spezia infatti viene da 3 sconfitte e 2 pareggi in 5 partite, quindi non vince da un po'. Ha perso l'ultima 3-1 con l'Atalanta e in casa però ecco in 13 partite ha segnato 15 gol, quindi una media di 1 gol,15 a partita, quindi ci aspettiamo comunque che segni. Il Cagliari invece 2 vittorie, un pareggio e 2 sconfitte nelle ultime 5, ha perso 3-1 in casa con la Juve in maniera ecco netta. È però, come dicevamo appunto, in ripresa, avendo cambiato allenatore, Di Francesco è stato sostituito da Semplici e il Cagliari comunque, abbiamo detto già altre volte, ha una rosa importante rispetto alle altre squadre che lottano per la salvezza. Da notare che anche qui il Cagliari ha giocato 13 partite fuori casa e ha fatto 15 gol, quindi 1,15 gol a partita anche per il Cagliari. Ecco perché, avendo tutte e due le squadre una media di 1,15 gol, ci aspettiamo una partita con gol di entrambi. L'ultima giocata che vogliamo fare è, come al solito, appunto una scommessa singola su un marcatore. Vogliamo scommettere il gol di Simi in Crotone Bologna. Simi vive innanzitutto, sta vivendo un ottimo periodo di forma. Quest'anno ha segnato 12 gol in campionato su 27 gare e 5 gol nelle ultime 3 partite, dopo che lo scorso anno aveva segnato nel campionato di Serie B 20 gol. Attaccante nigeriano di 28 anni, sembra aver trovato la sua maturità calcistica. Quindi ecco, vogliamo giocare il suo gol perché poi ci aspettiamo appunto che cerchi di aiutare il Crotone in questa importantissima sfida salvezza con il Bologna. Perciò, ricapitolando, le scommesse sono doppia Crotone-Bologna 1 e Spezia-Cagliari gol di entrambi. Mentre Simi, marcatore, in Crotone-Bologna. Nel ricordarvi come al solito di giocare responsabilmente, auguro un buon calcio a tutti e ridate la linea Simone.
Thank you very much, Luca, and let's hope that we can get more winning tips coming from Italy. We always back the tips provided by our expert, as we know how much effort they put into the analysis, how much experience they have, and the great result that they can achieve. In fact, we have been very much correct, as we've won so many bets in the last few weeks. You can see them by watching previous episodes at Bet4Y Tv, or you can navigate to our bettingthisforyou.com website and go to our section Bet4Y Tv, where you will find the most recent episodes together with the winning bets. But now that's over for the show. We hope that you're gonna enjoy Saturday with football, that you're gonna get great luck with your bets, but most importantly, always remember to gamble responsibly. Bye now.